Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DamonZodCast. I am your host, DamonZod, and here with me today, I have a very special guest. It is adult film star Rebecca Love. Rebecca, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I am doing very, very well. Welcome to the DamonZod, also known as DamonZodCast.
DamonZodCast. Thank you for having me.
No problem at all. So, how you been today?
I've just been busy, running around, doing shit. Finally got home. For you.
Yeah.
I came home to you.
Oh, that's sweet. I can probably go more than one way, but that's still sweet. I'd take that as a compliment.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, basically about this podcast, just answer some questions, tell some funny stories if we have any, share some common interests if we have any as well. So let's just jump right into it. So first question I have to ask, being an adult film star and all, how did you get involved into the adult industry?
It just progressed. I was a cocktail waitress in a strip club, and then I became the dancer, and then I saw a feature, and then I asked her, what do you need to do to be a feature? A feature is a headliner at a strip club, a porn star that comes in, and she gets paid a certain amount to be there, and people come in to see her, so I wanted to know how to do that. She said, you have to do movies, magazines, so that's what I did. I went and I wrote Hustler and Playboy and went down those channels, and they accepted me.
Oh, that's cool. Did you start out as a writer for those magazines, or did you just jump right into it?
A writer? Oh, I wish.
Yeah. Okay, because I thought you said I thought it sounded like you said you wrote for them, so I got a little confused.
Oh, no. I just did layouts and stuff. And when I say layouts, I mean I was in front of the camera.
Oh, okay. So you were the poser, not the writer.
Yeah, I was the poser.
Okay. I mean, I didn't mean to sound like a poser, like you were just faking everything. But yeah, that's pretty cool though. So, I mean, with the internet now, I haven't read those magazines in forever, even though I do have them.
That's okay. Nobody reads them.
Yeah. I mean, why look at still shots when there's thousands upon thousands of videos you could just find online for free.
Well, back in my day when I started, online was, it really didn't exist. It probably did, but not for everyone.
Yeah, it's just people even if you had dial up, you had to wait for if you were able to find a good site, you'd have to wait for it to buffer, which could take anywhere from 1 to 3 hours, and at that point you're just what's the point? I'll just go back to the magazine.
I remember when the World Wide Web was just coming out.
Yeah, when you could see the old commercials for America Online or Yahoo, you see the billboards on the highway.
Even before that, but yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, that was back when everything was simple, nothing, no high internet bill charges, everything, if you had a phone line, then it's a whole lot easier.
Yeah, it was super simple before the internet.
Yeah, back in the good old days.
Good old days when we actually had landlines.
Yeah, actually, man, I can't remember the last time I had a landline. It's been forever. Even I know there's a lot of people besides, companies that use landline. I got a few friends that do. I'm just you got a cell phone, just get rid of the landline. That'll probably save a couple bucks on your bill.
I know. I don't understand why people use it still. I think they're just used to having it in the background.
Yeah, maybe people come over and they look at it. It's oh, you got a landline. I'm yeah, I do. Do you use it? Maybe.
It's very vintage.
Yeah, you got the old rotary phones, the ones
I remember those.
Yeah, man, my friend had one, and I just they didn't have it hooked up or anything, but I just loved fiddling around with the buttons and everything.
Wow, see, I was so used to it that I just never thought about it. Never thought about fiddling around with the buttons. You actually had to use them.
Yeah,
I used to get a callus from using them when I was a teenager trying to dial all my friends.
Yeah, I remember if you spun a little too hard, your finger would get caught and you just you get a few blisters here and there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, good old days.
Yeah. Now, since, are you still doing videos or anything? Because I saw on one webpage, you're doing exotic dancing, you're doing podcasts, obviously, you're doing phone calls for paying customers. What else are you doing?
Well, I don't do any hardcore videos anymore. I retired in 2006, but I still go to events, travel for my fans. you're right. I do phone. Because phone is so convenient. They can call me up. They can text me. Webcam, I actually, like now, I have to be in front of you and with the camera. I guess I could FaceTime and stuff, but it's just inconvenient, especially with my busy day. Podcasting, oh my God, I love podcasting. It's my favorite. Because I'm a geek when it comes to technology and stuff. I love everything about it. And editing. I love editing. So my next project, I'm probably going to produce and direct like a Skinamax movie. And I still I still do Skinamax, but I want to do my own. I already have it, the screenplay and all that. I got to start putting everything in order. And I do stand up.
Oh, you do stand up. Oh yeah, I saw that on your website that you actually people can book you for like stand up routines and everything.
I'm actually going to South Carolina in May to go, perform and all.
Yeah, I can never do stand up. Like I've got a few jokes here and there, but nothing I can ever turn into a routine. You
know what? It's so fucking hard. I don't even know why I did it, because just writing every day and all that takes so much time. So much time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, especially as busy as you are now, it's really hard to like take time to like, okay, like you find something in the news, you're like, I'm going to make that funny. And then you just,
Yeah, I try not to be topical because it doesn't last long or everybody's doing it. So I try to talk more about me and my personal life on stage and make fun of myself.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people like. I've seen Gabriel Iglesias do that. I've seen Dane Cook do that a few times. Mm-hmm. Before, like, you're a major nerd or a geek. Like, I've got thousands of video games. Like, I'm a technological nerd. I've got way too many video games.
That's the only thing I don't do. Like, I don't play a lot of games.
Yeah, it's like, did you ever play like Nintendo or Super Nintendo or anything like that?
Yeah, okay. When I was a teenager, I played Super Mario Brothers when it first came out. Because now we're dating me a little bit. I actually was around when Atari came out with Pac-Man and all them. So, yeah, I grew up on video.
Yeah, I've got probably like 100 plus Nintendo games. Most of them are like the classics, Super Mario Brothers, Zelda, Metroid, stuff like that. Stuff everybody remembers.
Yeah, the classics, the legends.
Yeah, the legend known as Legend of Zelda.
I played that one back in the day.
Yeah, Zelda, like, I actually didn't play Zelda when I was a kid. I waited till I was way older to start playing that game. Now, I seriously cannot put it down.
Really? I was like that with Casper. It was kind of like Zelda. You had to go find and get things out of rooms, and except Zelda was more out in the fantasy land kind of thing. But yeah. I like, what are those type of games called?
Those are just adventure games.
Adventure games, yeah.
Yeah, like action, adventure, stuff like that. Not so much role-playing, but that was back when games were golden.
Really? You don't like the new games that are out?
Oh, I still do, but that's when games were, like, awesome. Like, games right now, like, I still play Xbox One religiously. I still play PS4 occasionally, but that was back when that's, like, the stuff I grew up with, I tend to bond with most because that stuff I'm so familiar with, I could just remember and just go with it.
Gaia. All right.
Yeah, now... You said that you travel across the country. Did you ever go to like any porn shows or anything like that?
Well, I live in Las Vegas, so the porn show comes to me.
Yeah, you guys have that the award show, right?
AVN. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes in January, and then there's other ones in Florida and all that. I've gone to New York City for the erotica shows, but I mainly traveled around for headlining and feature dancing. And now I'm on the comedy circuit, so.
Okay.
I still travel here and there.
That's good. Yeah, I barely travel with my job. It's really hard to travel, but I usually stick to the main shows. Like, I've never been to a porn show, but I've been to numerous Comic-Cons, like C2E2, Wizard World.
I heard those are awesome.
Yeah, I just did my, what was it? I just did my 5th or 6th C2E2 this past March. And this coming August, I'll be doing my 7th Wizard World.
Wow. You are a geek.
Yes, I am. But I cosplay, so it's okay.
Do you dress up? Like, what do you dress up as?
I actually have a few costumes. Firstly, I do Ermac from Mortal Kombat, the Red Ninja. So that's actually a really easy costume.
I saw that on your profile thing on Skype.
Yeah, that's actually my profile picture. That's me kind of like doing this.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I also do Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed. That took so much time to get together.
Well, you'll have to send me pictures so I can see.
Oh, I definitely will. And what else do I do? I try to do the God mask and the Smile mask from The Purge and Purge Anarchy. So
I love Purge. Purge is one of my favorite horror movies.
Yeah, actually, I've got the masks right here, actually. That's the first mask.
Yeah.
And you got the God mask.
And the God mask. Yes, when they broke down on the highway. Yeah, I love Purge. Purge is one of my favorites. And the new one's coming out.
Yeah, election year. I can't wait. But usually when it comes to Purge movies, I'll wait till it comes out on Blu-ray. That way I'm not, when it comes to like movies, like there's so many incidents at movie theaters where people are killing, like real life killings are happening. So I'm just like, I'll wait a little bit.
Oh, really? You worry about that stuff?
There's just been occasions like I remember a while back at Six Flags for Fright Fest, somebody actually thought that the theme for that year was The Purge, and they were actually going around torturing people. And I don't remember if anybody died, but a few people got rushed to the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah, they were taking it real seriously.
I live in Las Vegas, and it doesn't get that crazy.
And they call it Sin City, so not a lot of sin in the Purge department.
Well, Halloween is pretty big here. Everybody dresses up, and it's a whole weekend of craziness.
Oh, yeah.
But nobody dies or gets hurt, usually.
Yeah, I would hope not. So, yeah, not a lot of killing. I mean, Chicago is full of gangs, but I don't live anywhere near any gang territory, so I'm happy where I am now, not dead.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad you're alive for the podcast.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm
glad you're alive. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, like going to cons is a whole lot of fun. I actually just made a costume this past February. I was doing Dallas from the game Payday. I actually have the mask right here. It's this one.
Oh.
So.
Great.
Yeah, I'm a nerd when it comes to games. So like sometimes I'll go on that Omegle site. It's like the chat roulette spinoff. Like I'll just put the mask on and see what kind of reactions I get. And some of them are actually pretty funny.
Really? I've seen a horror movie like that.
Really?
Yeah, where it rotates around the guys and and then people.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't a good one.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but I cannot remember for the life of me what it was called.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
it wasn't good enough to stick in my head.
Yeah, usually a lot of horror movies aren't like that. Like the new Nightmare on Elm Street movie, it was just like
the worst. The worst.
Yes, but I will give it props. They actually made Freddy look like a real burn victim, so I will give it that.
But nobody can play Freddy like Robert Englund can.
England, yeah. I actually have his autograph on one of my action figures. I got it pre-signed.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah. There's a store not too far from my house called Horribles. They sell a lot of horror movie memorabilia that are signed by the actors. I mean, they go for outrageous prices, but I actually found it there. And my friend who used to work there showed it to me, and she actually gave me like a $15 discount. So I bought it for like $185, and I was just like, dibs.
Dibs, it's mine.
Yeah.
That is great. I love Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. What other movies do you like? I mean, we're obviously talking about horror movies. What else are you into?
Besides horror movies, you mean?
Yeah, just anything in general.
Oh, I like to go hiking. I'm a little bit of an outdoors girl, so I go treasure hunting and geocache. Have you ever geocached?
I honestly don't even know what that is.
Okay, so it's everywhere. I mean, it's around you too. So about 2 million people are playing this outdoorsy game. And if you go to geocache.com, and I think it's $30 for the whole year to register, and then you just go and find little spots around. It could be 2 blocks away, and you find like a little ammo box. Not a little. You have to go hiking for the ammo boxes, but a pill box, whatever. And there's little treasures in it, and you take something out, and you put it in, and then you log in that you found it. So it's just a way to get outdoors and have fun.
That actually sounds very interesting. Yeah, that sounds like a little action adventure real play game.
It's a lot of fun, and every time I travel, I will go and do a different city and just log in. I just like that whole treasure hunting thing. It's fun.
Yeah, treasure hunting's always fun. It's there's actually like we don't have anything. Well, we might have something like that around here, like you said, but
You do.
we yeah, we have something called the zombie apocalypse experience. It's so much fun. I don't know if
I
you've ever tried it.
I did. I tried that a couple weeks ago here in Vegas. And you have to like figure out things to get to the next section and get past the zombies and all that.
Yeah, where you
Yeah.
actually have like the laser tag guns and everything.
There was the part where you could do the paintball guns. I
Oh,
haven't
really?
I haven't seen the laser tag one, but I'm sure it's here.
Yeah. I think they might have a few locations around the states, but I'm not 100% sure. I do know there's one in Chicago. Basically you pay a certain amount of money. It's actually a haunted house site where throughout the year they'll do zombie apocalypse, and then Halloween comes and then it becomes a haunted house. So you got the laser tag machine guns or pistols or whatever you're using, and you get the zombies that wear these like head straps, and when you shoot them the head straps light up to indicate that they're
Oh,
dead.
I like that. That's a pretty cool concept. I take it you're a Walking Dead fan?
I do like Walking Dead, but I'm not entirely caught up. I'm still way behind. But my brother and my dad are always talking about it. So whenever I'm near them, I'm just like, la, 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 la,
No,
don't
no, no,
spoil
no.
it, don't spoil it.
Yeah, I love Walking Dead, so. And I'm all
But
caught up, so I'm not going to spoil it for you.
okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, especially anybody who's listening to the podcast, they would be like, "Oh, I don't want to hear the spoilers."
Don't do it. No, I won't do that. Let's see. So I like horror movies. I geocache. I create creepy zombie dolls or creepy horror dolls. What else do I do? Well, I podcast. I call that kind of a hobby, podcasting.
Yeah,
But I love it. I love it, and I do a few different shows. I do the comedy thing. So, and I'm a mom, so I stay very busy.
yeah. Especially, I'm guessing the mom thing takes up majority of your time.
Well, she's self-sufficient and she's going to college in a few months, so we're all good.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like little ones.
Fuck that. I made that mistake once and I'm not making it again.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have any kids, but I'm assuming it's a pain in the ass.
They're expensive. But no, she's a treasure. I love her.
That's good. Yeah, I don't have, like I said, I don't have kids, but I've got 3 cats that are like my kids. So I don't know if that
Well,
counts for anything.
yeah, it does because I have if we're counting the animals, then I have 3 kids, 2 dogs and 1 Homo sapien.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're freaking spoiled little freaking kids, but like,
Of course, I totally get it.
yeah, like I took Stewie, he's one of my black cats. I took him outside because he like as soon as I open the front door to like go anywhere to work anywhere, he'll run to the door and be like, "Oh, we're going outside. We're going outside." I'm just like, "No, we're not." But I actually took him outside on Sunday, and the second I opened that door, he bolted down those stairs, almost jerked the leash out of my hand.
Wow. He walks on a leash?
Yeah, because when he goes outside, he likes to get excited. Like he looks around, sees a whole bunch of stuff he could possibly chase. So I don't want him getting too far
No,
away.
I haven't seen a cat on a leash in a very long time. But I
Yeah,
get it. I get it.
yeah. Like if you go on my Instagram, I'll be posting a picture. I'm surprised I didn't do it yet. I'll be posting a picture of him probably, if not tonight, then tomorrow.
Got ya. Well, I actually I have a dog trailer on the back of my bike. So anytime that I have to like bike over to the park and stuff to take them for walks, I throw them in the trailer, take the bike to the park. I'll either bring them around in the trailer or let them run next to the bike. But yeah, I do crazy stuff for my dogs.
Yeah, they're pets. They got to be spoiled at some point in time,
Yeah,
and my cats
babies.
are spoiled. Yeah, my cats are spoiled 24/7.
My dogs are too. They're the size of cats, but
Yeah, my Stewie's actually. I think of Stewie as a dog. I call him a cat dog because he acts like a dog most of the time when he's around the house. Like I'll get treats out, and like he'll be a center of attention. Like he'll actually get on his hind legs and do this, like getting ready to like swat the treats out of my hand if I like dangle him close enough.
well, you said he walks on a leash. I just saw you do that. I just saw
Yeah.
you do that doggy trick. It was very nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, he sounds like a dog, and he runs to
Yeah.
the door when you open it. Hello.
Yeah, he's insane, but I love him to death, so I can't really say anything bad about him.
That's a great cat.
Hmm. Yeah. Now, when I must ask this since we were on the topic of kids, since you had your career in the adult industry with kids, was it hard, or like did you have any obstacles or anything?
I don't know because I've always had a kid.
Okay.
I would say it was something to strive for, like putting away money, getting a house, her college fund, all that. So it kind of gave me focus instead of getting sidetracked with all the other fun activities that you can do. I still have fun, don't get me wrong, but I can't overindulge.
Yeah, it's like you can't really overstep yourself, otherwise you'll be like, okay, I'm kind of going out of bounds.
Right. I'm going to wait till she goes to college.
Yeah, definitely. That way you'll be like, okay, she's gone.
Party!
Let's party.
Exactly.